Now you will need to bring a form of identification with you when you vote in the upcoming election. The Supreme Court has decided that you must show identification to vote. KFDM's Kara Dixon talks with two local candidates preparing for early voting and finds out what the court's ruling means to them.
There's a science to this.
Two candidates.
We're just trying to reach as many people as possible.
Two cities.
Everywhere I go, the candidates are out.
1 weekend left.
Got my boys out here and we're putting out some signs.
Republican Dade Phelan and Democrat Gavin Bruney are running against each other for District 21 seat in the Texas House. Candidates all across Jefferson County are busy with early voting starting Monday.
As you can see, they're taking it serious. There's a lot of signs out, so I expect a lot of activity, especially the last week of early voting.
But voters casting their ballots in the upcoming election need to make sure they can be identified. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled in favor of keeping the voter ID law for the upcoming election. So if you show up to the polls on Monday for early voting, make sure you have the right photo ID. Accepted photo IDs include a Texas driver's license, an election identification card, a Texas personal identification, a military ID, a concealed handgun license, a U.S. passport, or a certification of citizenship. Phelan's relieved with the court's ruling.
There was no way the state was going to be able to retrain tens of thousands of poll workers in the old system. They were trained in the new system.
But Bruney thinks it's going to hurt voters, especially the elderly.
Those that do not vote or do not drive a car anymore may not have a driver's license with a picture on it.
Although the court did not say why they ruled in favor of the law, the closeness of the election may be the reason. Phelan thinks the law isn't that hard to abide by.
Texas allows you to vote with an ID 60 days expired in 7 different forms, and it's free. And so there's no poll tax, and it's not onerous, and no one's being disenfranchised by asking for an ID.
Bruney's telling all those he's meeting today what they need to bring.
We don't want to have anyone turned away because of any kind of misconceptions.
Bruney hopes the law will eventually be struck down. But for now, Phelan's glad the ordeal is over.
Hopefully it's been put to bed. I hope at least for this cycle.
In Beaumont, Kara Dixon, KFDM 6 News.
Early voting begins Monday. Visit KFDM.com for the list of places where you can vote.